Hello guys, and welcome to the Linux Fever again. Today in this particular tutorial we are going to talk about AWS. Yes, you heard it right. AWS, Amazon Web Services. So I guess for this tutorial I'm not only going to give you a little bit description about AWS, also I will show you how to install Windows Server in using AWS, and we will host a website. I'll show you how you can host your website there. So let's begin. First of all, let me tell you what AWS is and how it works. AWS is basically Amazon Web Services that provide infrastructure as a service. That means it provides you infrastructure so that you can use its various services like compute engines, databases, and many more services like security and networking and all, and it provides you all the services, and using that services what you do is you build your own infrastructure. So if you use Amazon or any other cloud platform infrastructure, so you don't need to build your own infrastructure in your office. Okay, so basically you move everything to cloud, and cloud's services take care of all of your infrastructure, right? So this is basically what AWS is and how you can move your whole infrastructure to cloud using the AWS. Okay, so first of all, let me sign into my console. This is my AWS console, and I have signed up for my free tier account here. Amazon provides you 1 year complete free using the free tier services. Okay, so Amazon has 1 year free tier service which provides all its services, though it has certain limitations, but it's a good idea to first go for the free tier account and use the services and test them out, and if you find them working fine for your requirement, you can go with the Amazon's purchase Amazon services after 1 year. Okay, so this is basically here you can see the services. The main services that Amazon provides are you can see here EC2, that comes under compute engine. Another is VPC, that is virtual private cloud. Route 53 services, this is basically domain registration and domain mapping. RDS, AWS. Here you can list all the services. Compute engine, storages, S3, we have S3, Glacier, and other storage services. Like security, we have IAM, which is much needed for the cloud services. We have developer tools like code commit, and this is similar to Git, and we can integrate Git with these tools. So this is basically, it also provide migrations, backups, databases, and machine learning tools, and everything you need you can have it over here. And so basically Amazon provides all the services you need to build your infrastructure, and these services are pretty good, I guess. If we compare this to Google Cloud Platform or Microsoft Azure, you will find that Amazon is relatively quite better than these other cloud platform service providers. Okay, no discussion about Amazon anymore. Let's just quickly move on to our main tutorial. That is, we are going to install launch an instance. Virtual machines are called instances in AWS. So we will launch a virtual machine or instance using the EC2 compute EC2, and then what we are going to do is we are going to install an Windows server, that is Windows Server 2016, and there we will use Windows IIS server. So when we will install Windows IIS, we will be able to launch or deploy our website there. So first of all, I will show you how to launch an instance. First, we have to click here into launch instances, and here you can select any instance from, and a lot of instances are available here. You can select any one of them, like you can see over here, Red Hat, Ubuntu Server, OpenSUSE, and many more. I will go with Microsoft Windows Server 2016. Okay, I will select this one. Now it will automatically select T2 Micro, that which is eligible for free tier eligible. This is selected because I will not be searched for this one, but if you select any other, you might, which is not available for free tier, you might get searched. Okay, so if you are in a free tier period as I am in, so you will not get searched for this, and I can configure this one. Okay, now here it needs you to select the number of instances, network like VPC. I have already selected the default one, and subnet, and IAM. No, I don't need any of this right now for this tutorial. So I will just go to the next step, that is add storage. And here you can see I have already got 30 GB of space, which is sufficient for me. And Amazon actually provides only 30 GB for the free tier account. This is one of its limitations for the free tier account. So though it is quite enough, 30 GB is quite enough. Okay, now I will go to the add tags, and here we can add a tag. This is a key value pair. Okay, I'll just write Windows Server. You can write anything else if you want. Okay, I have added this one, and now I will configure security group, right? So security group is basically how you want to be accessed, how your instance or virtual machine is going to be accessed by publicly. So this is you can here add rules. So I will basically need RDP to access my virtual machine, and of course I will need, as I'm going to host a website there, so I will need HTTP, right? So here you can find HTTP here. It will be on 480, and these are the custom security rules, right? And you can also add HTTPS here. Okay, or any other service you need, like MySQL or any databases, Oracle, RTS, everything is out there. So you can choose one and use. I will not use any of this right now. I will just use these two, RDP and HTTP. Okay, this will create a new security group policy along using these two types. Okay, so I will just click on review and launch. I will review this one. Okay, everything is fine, I guess. And it just give you a warning about the security group, as my IP address is open, can as my virtual machine can be opened or accessed from any IP address. Okay, outside this. So this is fine for now for this secure for this tutorial purpose. It is fine, and I will just ignore this. You can study about this later. I will launch the instance, and now it will ask me to choose a key pair. I already have a key pair. I have already created two key pair earlier, so I can use any one of them. Or if you want to create a new one, you can go over here, create a new one, and key pair name, anything you would like to give. Name Windows Server key 1, right? Okay, Windows Server key 1, I have given it the name, and now I will download the key pair. Okay, so it will get downloaded over here, and keep it safe, and we will need this later. Okay, so I will go and launch instances. Okay, now your instance will be launching out here. You can click over here, and you can see that instance is initializing, and it will soon launch, and it will just take 2 or 3 minutes, I guess. And when it is done, I will be back. I will pause the video right now, and I will be back when it is done. Okay. Okay guys, welcome back. Here we are here again. Now my instance is completely running, and the status is 2x2 stack completely working. So what we are going to do now is we are going to connect to this instance. Okay, so here you have to click on connect, and when you connect, you will be given to download a remote desktop file. We need to download this one, and I will download this. It is downloaded over here. Now you will need to get a password to connect to this machine. Oh, now it says please wait at least 4 minutes. Yeah, right, I have to wait a little bit before we create a password. Okay, I need this password to connect to this machine, so I have to wait a little bit. Okay, now I don't know how much time it's actually going to take. It says 4 minutes. The instance only took 2 to 3 minutes to completely get launched. So let's wait a little bit of time, and till then I will show you the details about the instance I created. Okay, now this is the instance ID, and here no elastic IPs has been assigned yet. Okay, I will tell you in a moment what elastic IPs are. So okay, this is the availability zone, that is the AP South 1A, you can see over here. And now my region is Mumbai. I have selected my own region, that is Mumbai, as I'm in India. So the availability zone is basically some data centers in Mumbai. The data center I'm using is that AP South 1A. Okay, these are the security groups I have selected out here. They are listed over here. Windows server key, and all the information are listed out here regarding the instance. You can also see this is my public DNS, that is IP version 4, and this is my IP version 4 public IP. Okay, so this is my public IP from which anyone can access to my instance. Okay, and also I have got a private IP. Okay, this one is my private IP. Okay, subnets and everything is listed out here. Device, storage information, root device, and all are seem to be running fine. You can check them out here. Okay, now I will again try to, let's see if the password got created, and let's get connected. No, it's not yet. I think it gets a little bit of more time, so I will pause the video, and once it is done, I will get back. Okay guys, I have waited 3 more minutes, and now let's see if we can connect to the create the password or not. Okay, I clicked on here we are. It says it asks me for the key file that I downloaded earlier, that this one, Windows Server Key 1.ppm, right? So I have to upload this one. It should be here. Yeah, Key1, this one. Okay, just upload it and click on decrypt password, and you will create a password over here. So this is the password for connecting to my instance. Okay, now I will copy that out. I have copied this one and also downloaded this file earlier, so I will just click on this file, and now it should ask me for the password. Yeah, when it asks for you the password, just paste it over here. This is my password, and now just click on OK, and now you will definitely going to be connected to the virtual machine. And if I talk about Amazon, it's quite fast. See, it will just take about 10 to 12 seconds, and you will be inside your virtual machine. This is a remote desktop connection. Okay, here we are. We are inside Windows Server 2016, right? So it will just wait a little bit so that the screens and everything got configured, right? So Okay, some information about the host and instance ID and IPs available out here. So here we are first what we have to do is to we'll go to server manager, right? So here it is the server manager and everything is working fine locally. Local service is working. Now here we have to add roles and features. It will take a little bit of time. Okay. I think it's up now, and if you get over here, you'll see that what we are going to do here is we will install Windows IIS server, which will be needed to host our website, right? So we will have to add that feature to Windows Server. Okay, just click on next, and role-based or feature-based installation. I will go with this, and now it asks you to select the server from the server pool. Yes, like this one. Click on next, and here you should find Windows Web Server IIS. This one. Okay, add feature. Okay, just click on next, 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 install. Okay, now it's going to install the web server IIS. Okay, now I will pause the video, and once it is finished I will be back. Okay, welcome back guys, and now if you see over here, you can see that the installation has finished, and now we can close this window. And now what we are going to do is I will show you what it actually did. If you go okay, here we are in the server manager, and if we go to the local servers, this is my local server running out here. And now if you go to the IIS, you can see here we have created the IIS server, and it is running fine and activated. Okay, so you can configure the IIS from here out here from the manageability. Okay, here you can see how you can actually shut down the local server, computer management, those internal service provider manager, and everything is here. So if you come here, you will see the services out here for your IIS server, and you can configure everything. If you need to change something, you can change this out here, like authentication to error pages, HTTP response, and everything is out here. I don't think at this point of time we need to change anything. So I have just showed you where you can find the settings and work with them. So basically you can manage the IIS server over here. Okay, now I will close this one, and now I will straightly move to the file manager. And now here we can see, if we go to this PC, this is my storage, and now a folder is created over here, that is inetpub. Okay, so here you can see the www root folder, and this is my default uh, main root folder for where we are going to host our website. Okay, so this is the index page. If we now launch the Internet Explorer, and if we now if we go to the local host over here, just type localhost. You can verify that the Windows Server IIS server is completely running and working fine. Okay, now I will show you how to host your website files over here. Now I don't have any website demo right now, so I will just show you, just create an index page over here, and I will show you how it will work, right? So just create a new HTML file. Okay, okay, I have written here my new website. Okay, now I'll save this file as, okay, I'll save it out here as index.html, right? HTML file it will be. Okay, let's see it got created or not. Yeah, the index is created, and I'll delete this one. Okay, now I have created the index file, and I will delete these two default files. We don't need them right now. Now, if you go to the Internet Explorer and refresh the localhost, you will see this is my new website. So I basically shown you how you can host your website. You have to deploy all your website hosting files, website source files over here. So when you paste it over here, and the website will be accessible from the local host. So as you can see now, I will I showed you how to install the Windows web IIS server. Okay, now the website is running, and now I will go back to the, so we are done here in the server, Windows Server 2016, and now I will go to the Amazon Web Services, and now what we are going to do is we will use our public IP to access our website from an outside address. Okay, now if we copy this my public IP, and now if I try to access this IP, let's see if we can access the website or not. Okay, okay, here you can see that I have accessed the my public IP. Okay, and now the website is running over here, you can see. Okay, that's great and cool. Now I'll show you how to assign an elastic IP. I told you earlier that I am going to explain about the elastic IP, what elastic IP, what this concept is actually. So you can see that this is my public IP, and now I will need an elastic IP. Elastic IP is not anything else but the static IP address. If you are hosting a website or any other product or something like that, we basically need an static IP address, so that the IP address do not get changed over and over and again. Okay. Okay, so if we shut down this instance, or the somehow the server got shuts down, we are going to lose this public IP, and the IP address is going to be changed. So, and this is not what we want to happen, isn't it? So what we are going to do is we need an elastic IP that will be static, and it will not change ever. Okay, now we have to allocate a new address. Okay, this is the VPC. I will allocate this one, and now when you allocate this, what we are going to do is associate address, come to associate address, and now we have to associate this elastic IP to our instance. Okay, now you have to select the instance. This is, it says it's running, and okay, now also the private IP address, right? So just check the allow elastic IP to be reassociated if already attached. Okay, so now what we are going to do is to associate the elastic IP to our private IP address and instance. Okay, now I will click on associate, and now it will be successful, and now you can see over here that my public IP will be replaced by my elastic IP. That is my elastic IP. This is a permanent IP address, and it's not going to be changed. Okay, until I delete this one myself. Okay, so let's see if you can still access the website from the public IP address. So yeah, I guess it will no longer be accessible from that public IP address. And now if we use my elastic IP address, I will copy to my elastic IP address, and now if we try to access this from that elastic IP address, you will see that my website will be accessible. This is quite great services of Amazon. Okay, so I think I have showed everything uh, about how we can install launch instances, and then how we can install the Windows Server 2016 and Windows IIS over there. And now I have also hosted a website, and now I also showed you how to assign elastic IPs to your instances. Okay, now the tutorial is complete, and if you have any question or doubt regarding this particular tutorial, and if you have any suggestions, please leave writing in the comment section. Okay, now anything else if you have, you can ask me. Okay, thank you for your love and support.